Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. I apologize for not having a review up yesterday. I was called into work. It was a full 12-hour shift. Pardon me. So it made for a very long day. Didn't have much of a chance to shoot a quick video out to you guys, so I do apologize for that. But I guarantee you will enjoy this action figure that we're looking at. It is the 1989 Python Patrol Officer. He was released in said year as a part of the 8th series. He's on the pegs from 89 to 90 when he is discontinued in 91. The original retail price was $2.29. And what is interesting with these guys, they were made from leftover stock that they had, that Hasbro had. So they decided to create the Python Patrol along to be the counter for Tiger Force that was released that same year. So it was reused vehicles, captured vehicles for Tiger Force, and they painted them with tiger stripes, hence the Tiger Rat, which was the Rattler captured vehicle. Cobra had their vehicles that they repainted to be Python Patrol, and this was a special camouflage that was on it that was apparently invisible. So we're going to be looking at the 1989 Python Patrol Officer. What's interesting about this guy was when he was first released in 82, he was the Cobra Trooper, but they changed him into the Officer, and the Officer is now the Python Patrol Trooper. And there are some reasons why people think it should be different. When the Python Patrol Officer, or not the Python Patrol Officer, but when the original Cobra Officer was released, he came with an AK-47, but the Cobra Trooper came with a Dragunov sniper rifle. Now, there's been some idea that the weapons should have been switched around, where the Officer had the more superior weapon, the sniper rifle, and the Trooper having the AK-47. It makes tactical sense that the Trooper would be out there with a more durable weapon. The AK-47 is just astounding. It is a great weapon. So it makes more sense for a Trooper to have that with a higher capacity magazine of 30 rounds. The stopping power that it needs for, I'd say, up to 100 yards. I had an SKS at one time that fired the same round as the AK-47. And it was very accurate, a very, very good gun. I regret selling it now. So the person fell in love with it and offered me a very good price for it. So I was like, yeah, okay, I could do that. So they switched the roles around with these action figures. The Trooper is now the Officer with the sniper rifle. So they got that part right. So anyway, without any further ado, further jawing, let's go ahead and look at this figure. I did not have this one as a kid. The only ones I had as a kid were the Python Patrol Crimson Guard and what's his name? That came with the swamp boat. You know, that guy. Yeah, him. Yeah, I had that one. It came with the water moccasin. So I bought him. Still have him. He came with a backpack and a very cool M16. But I'll review him later on down the road. Cool figure nonetheless. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Right, here he is, the Python Patrol officer. Let's go ahead and take a look at his file card first. You see it was clipped off the card back, has this nice bronze looking color, or a rust brown. The file card reads Python Patrol Officer, that's his code name. And again, Python Officer, Python Patrol Officer, kind of redundant. We got the point. So again, it says Python Officer is trained at Cobra Leadership Schools and is required to take a special course in stealth tactics that utilizes the advantage of the Pythonized process. That is the process that is used to make their camouflage. He is a qualified air traffic controller, artillery spotter, and infantry leader. His proficiency with second-generation digital keyboard message devices enables him to coordinate infantry armor, artillery, air support, and instantaneously encode without audio transmission. Bottom paragraph reads, this slithering mastermind is dedicated to destroying G.I. Joe and the free world. He will stop at nothing to crush transportation lines, communication lines, or just about anything that he can obliterate. The Python officer displays no fear in his actions. He has contempt in everything and is very willing to show this in the most violent ways. So, this guy is pretty brutal, pretty ruthless, a great action figure. So let's take a look at his one and only accessory. It is the Dragunov sniper rifle, real world weapon. The one that came with the Trooper back in '82, it is a dull color. This one is a little bit shinier, so watch out for that on the aftermarket. The barrel does have a tendency to bend. This looks like it has a 10-shot capacity. Nice little scope on there. Hollowed out buttstock. This is a really cool weapon. Now the officer himself, decked out completely in black. He has the camouflage knee pads that are green and yellow. He has a stiletto on the side with yellow straps. Gray boots to break up that black. I really like the splashes of gray on this one. Yellow gloves. His belt is in that camouflage green. It goes all the way around. He has a shoulder holster that goes all the way around in that camouflage armor, or camouflage snake pattern. This is his flare gun, or it's not a flare gun, but a grenade launcher of sorts. The nice red Cobra emblem there. Here on his arm, this is not a painted detail, but he has a garrote, which is a wire between two handles that are used to strangle people. And here are the two grenades. His mask is gray, or his helmet is gray, his mask is red. His face is a painted on feature and flesh tone with black eyes. Much better pattern on him, color choices than I would say with the Crimson Guard, because he does not have face detail. But there's the figure. Very cool figure, very nice, clean looking figure. So these guys are quite popular, and for good reason. One, they're a sub team. Two, they are just really cool. And what I like about these sub teams, like Tiger Force, Python Patrol, and so on, Night Force, they give you a chance to buy the action figure that you may have missed on the first go around. So with me, with Tiger Force, I got Flint, Roadblock, Duke, and Bazooka right out for Christmas. My brother Eric actually purchased Bazooka and Duke for me. So those I cherish very much. So it gave me a chance to get those figures I missed the first time around. Yeah, it wasn't the original but at least I had those figures. So that's one thing I really like about these sub teams. Other than that, you know, the cool factor is just off the charts. So if you're looking for this guy on the aftermarket, he's out there. Not very many this time around. For those of you just joining me, I only get the prices off of eBay. I don't quote the auction prices. And I'm not doing it to pick on eBay or the sellers. So I just want to get that little disclaimer out. It's just for mere convenience and kind of give you guys an idea of what to look for on the action figures that you might want to purchase. And that brings me into my favorite segment, Byron's Gripes. So there aren't many out there for sale, but they're with a fixed price. They are up for sale on auction. I think that may be your better bet to purchase it at auction, or if somebody has an or better offer, try to negotiate with them. I purchased this guy at auction and I got him several dollars cheaper than a fixed price. So I was very happy to get him. Actually, it was a steal compared to what these fixed prices are. So you want one complete, no file card, you're looking at $42.99 up to $55. That is insane. These prices, we're being gouged again. And I'm going to end up becoming anemic with all the gouges that I'm seeing out here, and I'm just bleeding out. Complete with a file card, I only found one, and that was $55 as well. Carded with an AFA grade of 80, which is pretty decent from what I understand. I've done a little more research on AFA grades. Oh, $599.99. That's nuts. I'm not an AFA guy. If you are, great. Here's one for sale. But I will not pay that for anything. That is a toy. Right now, the value on toys is up there. They're holding their value. They're getting higher in value. But these markets go in trends, and one day the bottom is going to drop out of the market like the Beanie Babies, and they will be almost worthless, and that's the time to start buying again. So these prices have just gotten nuts. When I had purchased my Copperhead, that's the guy I was thinking of, and my Crimson Guard, I paid $2.29 for them. You know, the original price, so they're worth, you know, almost 100% more. So anyway, you want one incomplete. He's missing his rifle, but comes with a full card back. You're looking at $69.99. And incomplete, no file card, just a figure himself, no rifle, $45. So since we're talking about card backs, let me pull those pictures up for you. They're pretty cool. Card back is really cool. Oh, so there you have it, guys. Fantastic figure. I hope it was worth the wait. I really do like this guy. My Python Patrol figures are almost complete. I just need the officer, but at these prices, very hesitant to even try them in auction. But I do highly recommend that you get these. Try your local toy stores first, your vintage toy stores. You get a better price and you're helping out your community. So here you have it, the Python Patrol officer. Throw it on the floor, that's how valuable it is. So You guys have a great day. This is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Remember, always be kind to one another, and especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So we'll see you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. It'll be coming out on Wednesday. Give you a forewarning because I am working next Tuesday all day. So until then, stay safe, stay cool, and yo Joe and stuff. And remember, if your baloney does not have a first name, it's not Oscar Mayer. Yeah, it's just baloney. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.